The head of Rostec, Sergei Chemezov, stated that his corporation is ready to compete with Boeing. Experts argue that there is no question of competition today. Russian aviation is on the brink of survival. In 2 years, Russia managed to assemble only 7 Superjet 100 aircraft and 2 prototype models, the Il-96, 400M and Il-114, according to BBC News Russian service. These were assembled using pre-war stock of equipment. It's worth nothing that back in 2022, Putin approved a comprehensive program for the development of the aviation industry. The dictator set a goal to produce no less than 1,032 passenger planes by 2030. Since then, the program has been revised multiple times, with deadlines and production volumes being pushed back each time.
It was just a placeholder to calm the government's nerves. Those who created it never considered the plan as a direct guide for action. Maybe someone up there thought that this plan would go according to schedule and thousands of planes would be built by 2030, but in reality it was just an imitation of activity, simply to give the appearance of progress. Source from the Russian aviation industry, speaking anonymously in an interview with BBC News Russian service.
The number of air travel routes in Russia is decreasing every year. Experts predict a further 15% decline in 2025. This will primarily affect Russian citizens, especially those in remote regions who heavily depend on air travel. The country's West Territory makes it difficult to connect distant points by land transport, experts say.
The program was a complete failure. If we look at its key points, in 2023 the goal was to produce 25 aircraft, and in 2024 69. But as the result, 0 planes were produced in 2023. In 2024 only 3 were made, all by repairing planes that had been left unused. And that's excluding the 2 machines undergoing testing. Additionally, the situation with imported planes is dire. All sanctions and bans on repairs, supply of spare parts and even software servicing for Russia only further exacerbate the crisis.
In 2024, the number of Airbus aircraft in Russia decreased significantly. Out of 66 planes, 34 are unable to fly due to engine issues. The situation is even more critical with so-called superjets. In November alone, 6 SSJ-100 accidents occurred in Russia. Since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the number of aviation incidents has increased several times. In 2021, there were around 134 incidents, but by 2023 the number has risen to 289.
As a rule, brake discs fail, a material that is frequently used in aircraft. The most common defects include failures in the wings mechanisms, where the flaps do not close symmetrically, especially before landing. This is an extremely dangerous situation, as it could cause the aircraft to veer off course at its minimum landing speed. Additionally, there are numerous issues with aircraft maintenance, and damage during ground handling is also common. Improper towing and frequent incidents during aircraft taxiing contribute to the problem. These issues are prevalent even at major airports.
The shortage of qualified personnel and funding, along with US and EU sanctions against Russia, not only make the production of new aircraft nearly impossible, but also threaten the operation of the existing fleet. The widespread practice of aviation cannibalism is no longer effective. Experts say that there are no new spare parts, and there won't be any. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Yulia Granovska, UATV News.